Authored by veteran chemistry teacher Abdul Shakur, these two textbooks provide all the essentials that would not only enable students to master grade 11 chemistry, but to excel at the next higher level in this subject. What make these texts unique are their creativity and profundity with which concepts are explained for clarity and mastery. The following is one of a set of 44 different tutorials created by the author, using materials primarily from the text Chemistry 11 in Focus. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. We will see you in the next video and thank you for watching.
Our lesson today deals with the atmosphere and its pollution. The following topics will be discussed in this lesson: the greenhouse gases, global warming, the Kyoto Protocol, acid rain formation, layers of the atmosphere, and ozone layer depletion. We'll first start by discussing the greenhouse and how it works, since these serve as the basis of our understanding of greenhouse gases and global warming. The greenhouse is utilized by people who operate nurseries to germinate seeds and to grow plants starting in early spring, when the ambient temperature is not conducive to doing this. The use of a greenhouse makes this possible. Its features enables its inside to attain a higher suitable temperature than the colder outside. The following figure models a greenhouse and provides an explanation of how it becomes warm even when the outside is cold. So this here is a model of the greenhouse, and we'll come back to that after we have given this explanation here below. Radiations from the visible portion of the electromagnetic spectrum enter the greenhouse by penetrating a glass that its walls are made of. Plants and other objects within the greenhouse absorb some of these radiations and emit infrared radiations. Infrared radiation, being less penetrative than visible light because of their longer wavelength, do not pass through the glass that easily. The effect is that more energy enters the greenhouse than what leaves, causing it to warm up. So basically what this means is this: electromagnetic radiation such as visible light are able to pass through the glass walls from which this greenhouse is made. When that happens, the objects within the greenhouse, any object, the plants, the flooring, etc., absorb these radiations, but they produce infrared radiations. Infrared radiations are not as penetrative as these electromagnetic radiations that are coming in. As such, they are not able to penetrate the glass and leave as easily as these incoming radiations. The net effect is that there is a buildup of heat inside this greenhouse here that keeps it warm, okay, and that provides a suitable temperature for seeds to germinate and plants to grow in early spring. There are some gases in the atmosphere that trap energy from the sun in a similar way that the greenhouse does, and these are called greenhouse gases. There are a number of greenhouse gases, and these are methane, oxides of nitrogen, water vapor, and carbon dioxide. It is said that water vapor does the bulk of that job of retaining heat in the atmosphere. So let us explain to you how these gases are able to trap solar energy and to keep the earth warm. So you have these gases here, 4 of them. You have methane, you have an oxide of nitrogen here, you have water molecules here, and you have carbon dioxide here. I'm showing you the bonds in these molecules here. Initially, before these absorb solar radiation, this is how the bonds within the molecules are. As they absorb solar radiation or solar energy, the bonds within these molecules start to vibrate, they stretch. Okay? So you can see what is happening in all of these molecules. As they're taking solar energy, is causing stretching of the bonds. In all of these molecules, their bonds are being stretched. This does not happen with oxygen and nitrogen molecules. It is said that their bonds are not capable of stretching like that or vibrating like these. So when these bonds vibrate or stretch like this, it represents a gain in potential energy. However, as these molecules revert back to the original condition, they release that potential energy in the form of infrared radiation. And this is what helps to keep the Earth warm. Without these molecules, the Earth and everything on it will freeze. So these are called greenhouse gases, and they have beneficial effects. Without these, we will not survive. But the problem is this: because of the tremendous degree of burning of fossil fuels, there is an immense buildup of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and this is causing a rise in the temperature of the globe that is referred to as global warming. And of course, this is trending towards catastrophic ecological consequences if left unchecked.